Parties. For me, as an introvert, they might as well be called hell. Because when I show up to these parties, everybody's yapping in my ear. They're trauma dumping. They're unloading on me about all this stuff that I don't care about. And my mind is just thinking, okay, X minutes until I can get back to my gaming PC, because I cannot deal with being around a lot of people that I can't shoot. And the thing about these IRL parties, which I guess people are calling them, is that basically shooting anyone is frowned upon. Meanwhile, put me in Call of Duty Warzone, shooting everyone is smiled upon. And that's why I just don't think parties are very cool, because they just cut into the time you could spend grinding out gaming levels and securing massive gaming gains. My name's Tony Zaret, and I'm one of the hosts of the How to Be Cool podcast, and today we're discussing parties, and this is my co-host Nick Nanny, who may have a different opinion.
You're gonna no longer be a host of this podcast very soon, because that is the most mid-take I've heard you say. Okay, parties are so cool. Not only are you wrong, you're wrong. Okay. Parties are the coolest thing that ever happened, all right? Everyone in school is there, and then some, all right? Even the teachers are there. The janitors are there. Everyone is at the parties, and sometimes you meet people that aren't from your school there. One time, Frankie Muniz was at a party that I was at, okay? Frankie Muniz. The possibilities are endless, and at parties you can be whoever you want. You like playing video games.
Yes.
You don't have to be yourself at a party.
Oh.
You can be anybody else. You can go to a party as a rock star or as an ancient rabbi. My favorite costume is a 16th century aristocratic Dutch boy. And let me just say, that really gets you to the front of the line at the snack table.
Let me tell you something. If I wanted to be an ancient rabbi, I would just fire up my copy of Ancient Rabbi Simulator for the PlayStation 1. And then this is a game that was sort of taken off the market for sort of, I guess they said it was a little offensive, because I won't get into who was getting shot, whether it was the rabbi or not. But the point is, I can do that stuff online, and I don't have to have in a smelly room with a bunch of people from school in my face. Because here's the thing, as you know, I do go to school as well. I go to a court-mandated driving school once a week, and I do not want to see the people there that are just like me. They can't drink. They got their DUIs, and they're going, well, I'm sober now. Not me. I want to drink, and I don't want to be around these people, because I always show up to driving school. I bring a case, okay? A case of beer, and not a single person will have one there. So if these parties you're going to are anything like the full of the wet blankets at my traffic school, think again if you're going to invite me to the party. I will not be going.
Well, Tony, I know you're a big internet head. Everyone knows that about you. You're always on the web. You're always click-clacking away. Let me tell you something. Parties are like a live internet. It's like a live message board where everybody is drunk. Everybody's talking over each other. And I know you're obsessed with AOL Instant Messenger. The original AOL Instant Messenger is, hey, can I have a beer?
No, let me tell you something, okay? There is a kind of party that's just being on the internet. It's called a LAN party. Do you know what this is? Probably party? Not, because you're not cool. Local Area Network. And what this is, instead of everyone going onto the internet, and meeting from the comfort of their homes, you bring your computer to a space, and you connect. You make a local area network, and you have a LAN party, and everyone's doing this. What year is this? It's 1998. What year is it? This is really popular right now. Yes, and this is one of the coolest ways to have a party. So, wait a minute. It's not 1998, so no one's having LAN parties. So you know what? I don't want to go to any parties, because we're not doing that anymore, because now there's broadband, so you don't need to show up and create a local area network to party.
Well, that's okay if you don't want to, if you don't want to admit that you like parties. But let me remind you, the only people who don't like parties are parents and cops, okay? And you're starting to sound like both of them, okay? You're starting to sound like Officer Dad. We need to save our parties and maintain their coolness. They need to be conserved, which is why I'm inviting everybody to join the conservative party.
Well, by the way, I am a parent to my adult stepson, and I'm actually one of the coolest people he's ever met. Okay, I get him beer all the time. I let him drive me around. I can't drive to get the beer, and so yes, I am a parent, and I don't need to go out to party because I have my adult stepsons. He comes by once a month or so. I don't to ask for money, and then we have a party. So. Anyway, let's get into it with our first guest, which our only guest.
Our only guest today.
Martin Urbano. Martin,
welcome.
Stop.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Martin, do you think that parties are cool?
Well, see, that's a complicated question because I am a retired partier. Yeah.
Whoa.
Went a little too hard.
Went a little too hard, a little too many times.
Mm-hmm.
My life was like Project X meets 21 and Over
Whoa.
meets The Hangover Part 3.
Whoa.
It was crazy. I was like the Machine, but Latino. They called me El Machino.
El Machino. Yeah.
I was like Van Wilder, but now I'm more like Van Wilder 2, The Rise of Taj, where he retired, I think. He just like went off.
More like
Off
Van
screen.
Normaler.
Yeah, they call me Van Normal.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was always because it was Gene Wilder's kid.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is Gene Wilder's child, I think.
In that film
And real-
series. Yeah.
real
And in
quick-
real life.
Real quick, I have to ask. Project X. Is that the movie where Matthew Broderick has to teach a bunch of chimpanzees how to fly airplanes? That was a movie.
That's
I wish.
That's another movie. If you're a non-partier, that's your Project X.
I think
But
that
there
was
are two
Election.
movies.
That was
No,
called Election.
That's Election. Yeah.
Was there really?
There's another Project X?
There's two Project X's.
Okay.
Yeah, and you'll show where you are on the party spectrum if you think that the Matthew Broderick one is the one we're talking about. But no, we're talking about the ultimate party movie, Project X.
From the producers of The Hangover,
Yeah.
I assume.
Oh, I mean,
I'll be
I
honest.
think
I
they
never
at least
watched
brought a
it.
keg on set.
We just would have it on in all of our parties just to set vibes.
Are you looking it up? Oh.
Well, this is the one. I don't know if you can see this, but I don't know if you can see it close. You got to kind of zoom in. But he teaches a monkey how to fly an airplane.
For what purpose? It seems like they've been doing a lot of that recently.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we've got a monkey elected president, so I suppose this
Whoa.
was just the thing, same thing. And that's
Come
the kind
on.
of
Hey, Tony, come on.
yeah. And by the way, I just want to let everyone know I was just joking. And
Yeah.
that was known. That's political
I like
satire.
monkeys.
Yeah, and I meant that in a good way. But anyway, well, you guys talk to yourselves. I'm going to try to figure out why he had to teach a monkey to fly an airplane. But so
what
anyway,
about all
so
these crashes,
I interrupted
huh?
you. So your
What do you guys
life
think
was,
about that?
Your life was like Van Wilder and the other Project X.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And so now I'm a little bit more reserved. Try to
A little
be
bit more
retired.
80s Project X.
A little bit more, more 80s Project X. I'd rather be at home teaching my monkey how to fly.
Yeah.
Me personally. So I understand both.
You gotta
You were
get
talking
a banana
about
in the cockpit and then a banana on the controls. Sorry, I'm trying
figuring
to
out the
yeah.
logistics of it.
Hey, no joking around. All right. Anyways, continue.
You were talking about LAN parties.
Yeah.
You ever play World of Warcraft?
Oh yeah.
I was watching this documentary. I forget what it was called, but it was like some some Norwegian kid who had some sort of. Have you heard of this at all? Like some sort of disability.
I've heard
and,
of
like
kids.
Have you heard of Norwegian kids?
That I haven't, but anyways, continue.
It's my favorite cruise
Yeah.
line. But they, I forget what it was called, but his parents didn't know he was on World of Warcraft making a bunch of friends. And then he died and they were sad that he never made friends. And then so many people from World of Warcraft reached out and were he was the best guy. We knew him so well. He gave great advice. So you really can have nice, real human connections on the internet now.
Yeah. Those are most of my friends. I've made them on. Have you heard of Roblox? This is a game. It's for, the average age is maybe 8, 9 years old, but legally no one can stop you from playing it at any age. And so I go on there and I make a lot of friends and they're really cool. And if I die, hopefully they can all get their parents to give them rides to my funeral because these are really cool friends I make on there. and I say, hey, I don't know, I got a countdown clock on for when they can drink. I say, hey, you guys are going to be able to drink soon, and then maybe I'll invite them over to my house.
But Tony, you're missing a human element. Being able to touch these people, being able to put your hands on them, being able to take them to 7-Eleven and buy them beer. This is an important part of life. It's not living to be in front of your screen, with your shirt off and a beer. You need to be surrounded by children.
And found the person who's never played Roblox.
I played
on.
it. I played it. I'm cool. I played it.
All right. The name. How do you name something from Roblox?
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So,
Fortnite.
Martin, have you ever had a party, like an online party, like a Zoom party? Do you ever go on that Zoom? You ever party on Zoom?
I think during lockdown I did one of those.
Yeah.
I don't remember why. I think it was a child's birthday.
Yeah, you can actually find those. It's great. I'll offline to help you, but you can actually just get on them. You don't have to even participate. You can just watch.
Yeah, it was a child's birthday. It was on Chat Roulette. I signed up on Chat Roulette.
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh, wow.
ended up at a child's birthday.
That's kind of a gamble. You don't know what kind of child you're going to end up at,
At the birthday.
The birthday.
What, if they're into
The
South
cool-
Park
the
or
cool-
if they're into
cool
Fortnite.
kind
You
versus-
never. Yeah.
So, so you
Dweebs.
mentioned that you used to party, but now. So, did you think? Was there a time when you thought partying was cool, and that's why you would go to all these parties, or did you just feel a social obligation to go? And then once you realized you can have just as much fun on, Roblox, Minecraft, you decided to kind of take it easy on the parties.
I never went to parties when I was younger. Like when I was in like high school, college, I wasn't really invited. I didn't really go to college. I dropped out right away, so I missed that Animal House experience. I really just would watch Van Wilder over and over again. I just started doing comedy, so I was hanging out with like older people who were all really cool.
Yeah.
And like throwing these like cool parties, and I really took to that, and I liked to hang out.
Yeah.
In that environment.
Well,
So I never hung out with kids, but
I will say that
till now.
it's you may have missed out on parties in high school and college. Those parties are still out there, and you can still go in there. And as long as you offer to drive some of the kids around, get them booze, maybe help them get drugs, find some dark web resources to get them anything else they kind of want, they will let you hang out for up to an hour inside the party, and you're taking it all in, and it's amazing. And you have to be kind of careful because they can steal your mom's minivan, and you'll find it like a couple days later, and it's filled with what the cops are saying is animal semen. But it's.
Did this happen to you?
No, I'm. It's like a hypothetical.
Oh, okay.
But it's these parties are out there, and I'm just saying that's the kind of culture that I like to be part of. There is no age limit for high school parties. You can show up.
I think Matthew McConaughey once said that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's what he liked about high school girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what Matthew Broderick said? I got to train these chimps to fly a plane. And I'm going to be honest here. I never saw that movie, but I remember hearing about it.
Sure.
I remember hearing about it, 20 years after the fact. I definitely wasn't alive when it was released, but I remember hearing about it.
I'm imagining a 10-minute scene where he has to clean feces out of the cockpit.
Well, let's
watch a clip.
You know, we have video.
Throw a clip.
Yeah, we have clip section, Project X trailer, and this will play. We usually wait till
There we
later
go. That's
to
my
look
Project
at
X.
to look at clips. But
Helen Hunt.
I never saw this Project X high school. Okay, well, this is the real Project X. We're going to watch the trailer and
Real Project X.
we'll talk over. It's been approved for all audiences. Not my kind of movie, more of a rated R fan, but we'll see what he does with these chips.
Remember, guys, it's not just a job,
All right.
it's an adventure.
And if you're just listening,
Plane from the Air Force.
he stole an airplane.
Open bottle of champagne in the cockpit. I'm through.
Uh-oh, okay.
Whoa.
So he was partying in the Air Force. Oh, I think he's going to get an assignment that is not exactly what they give to the top guns, if you know what I mean.
Or in a betting pool. He'd meet interesting people.
Did I buy you
Yeah.
All right, this is these '80s trailers. It takes a really long time to get to the premise.
I think that's good.
Yeah,
They don't give the whole movie away.
yeah. They don't, well, here we go.
Whoa.
There we go.
Oh, it's taking a turn for the sentimental already. Oh, here we go.
Okay, so first step is basketball.
Okay, Nick can see it too.
And then
Oh, and now they're good. All right.
Do you know how many people this chimp killed on set?
Oh, do you, or you're just asking? I think.
Who do you think's killed more people, that chimp or
think
Matthew
actually-
Broderick?
yeah.
Yeah, but to Matthew Broderick, and I'm not trying to.
I think he actually crashed the car that Matthew Broderick crashed into those people in
Wait, didn't
Ireland.
Matthew Broderick run over somebody?
It was in Ireland. Him and Jennifer Grey were in a car, and they killed 2 women.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see what else happens in this movie. Wow. All right. So we got to teach him to fly the plane. All right. So, anyways.
Wait, go to the comment section.
All right, and again,
we really
put the
haven't
link
been
to
reading
this.
the comments.
Okay. Here's a comment from Kristen. I last watched this movie years and years ago, and it was a hard watch. I don't think I could even fathom watching it now. I am tearing up just watching the trailer, for goodness sake.
She must be related to the women that got.
That one part would have me as a puddle on the floor. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Still a great movie, though. And this is a little bit of a pivot from the...
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Did you know that in 1987, Matthew Broderick killed 2 women in a car accident? And there's 4 replies. Can we see the replies? And that's from I Am Bat Dad.
All right, I am Bat Dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don and Mike. That must be radio guys, kind of like what we are.
Yeah.
That must be radio guys, right? Don and Mike?
Yeah, Don
Used to call him
is another
Matthew
answer.
Vehicular Manslaughter Broderick.
rolls off the tongue.
That's good.
And then someone
that is
goes,
funny.
yeah, it was an accident, but he was driving drunk. So I guess this is a question. That's what I tried to say in court. But when they put
Who
me in for
cares?
drunk
Life
driving.
happens to us all.
Yeah.
Get over it. That's another
They-
comment.
because I
Is
said-
that a comment or your
Yeah.
thoughts?
Well, this is the thing. This doesn't make any sense, okay?
Okay.
He kills accidentally 2 people,
Right.
no consequences.
Are you saying that like they're still alive? Or
Well, I'm saying it was an accident. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
I think killing implies doing it on purpose.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was an accident. Okay? I drive drunk. I don't kill anyone that I ran over. They're all still alive. Now I'm in court and I can't drive for like a year. So
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
Matthew Broderick gets to teach monkeys. He gets to fly an airplane and I can't drive a car, and he gets to have a
so
friend
this
who's a
might be
monkey.
your new defense, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm going to ask for a new court case. I didn't.
Exhibit X.
Yeah, and the people I ran over, it was like I bumped into them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I ran
yeah,
over
yeah.
their feet. But what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, I have one quick question. Sorry, well, Martin, let's do this. The Christinapedia said that one part would have me as a puddle on the floor because I was crying. I think from I'm tearing up just watching the trailer. That one part would have me as a puddle on the
Not
floor.
like the
Yeah, yeah.
Terminator. Where
No, like liquid metal. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. So let's guess. What do you think the part is that in this movie where she cries?
when he gets in trouble for having that champagne in the cockpit,
Oh yeah,
and
Oh,
he
yeah.
has to get reassigned from his job that he likes.
Now, Christinapedia sounds like a partier. If that's
Yeah.
what 'cause
Exactly.
When you can't party anymore, when parents are like, you can't fly anymore, it's the worst. You know, Turn
Puddle
me into
on
a
the floor?
Puddle on the floor.
With piss from drinking too hard.
Oh yeah,
I think one of the monkeys dies, and that's why she cried.
one of the
No
monkeys.
way.
Yeah, you're right. They wouldn't put that in a
They
movie.
wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
It's
what
for
am I
all
thinking?
ages.
Yeah.
Sonny. This
You're
isn't
right.
some of your rated R smut.
Yeah, kind of stuff I watch.
I think the monkey does such a good job that that they give him 2 bananas, and she's really proud for the monkey, so she's crying.
Yeah, and this is just. I'm not trying to kind of, because I think we should not in this podcast going forward not let me go online, because you know me, I go in these rabbit holes.
Oh,
But
yeah.
It appears to me that Biba Doobie has been canceled, and I'm sorry, and this
what?
is hot news. Biba Doobie is the singer, And I've now seen two
We
thumbnails.
shouldn't have opened up this tab.
Should we
I
look?
want to know who this is.
Okay, she's a singer.
Oh, did she say this name one more time?
Cash Me Outside.
Biba
I think.
Doobie.
Biba
No,
Doobie.
you might be thinking of
Wasn't
bad.
she's
that's
Cash
ba-
Me Outside?
That's Bad Baby.
Oh, okay.
Biba Doobie just did an NPR Tiny Desk. Is this right?
She must have done.
Yes.
Seems like someone
I
that
saw
would
that
have been
come
on
up
that.
and, yeah.
Well, what's going on with Biba Doobie?
What's going on? What's going on with Biba Doobie?
And again, this is from Reddit, Out of the Loop. Now, I would never go on something called Out of the Loop because I'm in the loop, but I'm just going to say,
But also back to the why the lady was crying.
Yeah.
I have seen the movie. I know.
Oh, okay. Well, then enlighten us.
One of the monkeys does a kamikaze bombing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's really fucked
Wow.
up.
Project X. Okay, someone
Into
made
Pearl Harbor.
Someone made a meme about her saying she can't sing. This is Biba Doobie.
Okay.
They made a meme saying she can't sing, and then she got mad, and people are mad at
a young
her.
boy who works for the NBA.
I don't know. Well, anyways,
What,
I would.
the rapper's name is NBA Youngboy.
Yes, but have you
I
heard
thought
of
he
this
was
guy?
a young
No.
boy.
NBA.
Who
I
works
don't.
for the National Basketball
No,
Association.
NBA young boy is an adult, and he is not a basketball player. All right, no,
Who
let's.
is he?
I don't know. We're really getting. Wait, what was your
that's
question? Who is he?
Who is?
I mean, I knew
Oh
that.
yes,
Who is
NBA
he?
young boy. So we haven't really figured out why Biba Doobie is canceled. This is him, and you can.
But
Everybody.
I'm. Wait a minute. His name here is Young Boy Never Broke Again.
Never
Maybe he got
broke.
broke. Maybe he
No,
got
listen,
broken.
Nick.
Broken
Use
hearted.
the head which you've covered in this
Oh.
offensive hat. NBA.
So it's Young
right,
Boy
right, right.
NBA, not NBA Young Boy. Young
NBA.
Boy,
Young.
NBA.
I don't
Never
know.
broke again.
Never broke again. And I know all his songs, and I've been to all of his concerts.
I mean, so do I.
He's 25. I mean, he's
It's not a young
a bit of a young boy.
boy. Yeah, I
He's
mean,
pretty old. I
he's-
mean, among the people I hang out with.
yeah, he's old. Yeah, he's older than me. I'm Gen Alpha, but I suppose it is a little weird for him to be calling himself young boy, and he's 25.
Yeah. Well, I'm not buying him beer. I'll tell you
All
that
right.
much.
And so he
Especially if he's
said,
never broke again.
Biba Doobie can't sing. Is that what happened?
Well, let me
And
just.
what did
let's-
Biba Doobie say in
All right,
response?
let me just look at this. What's going on?
A young
with
boy
people.
better check out the little desk
So
concert.
basically, she got mad because someone made a meme saying she can't sing, and that NBA YoungBoy is a better singer than her, and she got mad at the meme, and then people said that her complaints about the meme. She said that the people that liked the meme were incels. Okay. And then many said that she was being sexist towards men.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And that actually brings us into a great segment, which again we usually do later, but let's just do it now. Guys Corner.
Guys Corner.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Because this is where, listen, sexism towards men is probably the biggest problem facing not just us guys, but the world
Exactly.
nowadays. And
Thank
so we've created a little segment just for the boys called Guys Corner, where us guys can kind of cut loose. If you're not a guy, just skip ahead about, I would say, at 1
Oh, I
to
love that
2
sound.
1 to 2 hours.
Right.
Here, let's do it. 1 to 2 hours ahead, because us boys, it's Guys Corner.
It's
And let's-
Guys
Cheers,
Corner.
guys.
and this is where we could just kind of vent
Finally.
about the stuff we deal with as guys. I'm just going to start. Number one, right now, the worst thing I'm dealing with as a guy is Biba Doobie's sexism
Oh
against
my god.
men.
I
can't
couldn't
believe
believe
it.
that.
She saw this meme and said it was made by incels.
Yeah.
If that meme was it made by a woman, would you say it was made by incels? I
Right.
don't think so. So us guys can't even make memes these days. Martin, any problems you've had being a guy lately?
Mostly Biba Doobie related. Biba Doobie really
Yeah.
is pissing me off.
Yeah.
Ever since I saw that tiny desk, I knew there was something I didn't like about her.
Yeah, you know.
That thumbnail.
Yeah, she hates men,
Yeah.
according to this Reddit post.
You know what I don't like? Have you heard of this Biba Doobie?
Yeah, she's really ticking me off. Did you hear? She got mad at a meme and said it was
Yeah.
made by incels. Perfect example of the kind of crud.
Well,
And just,
you know,
just a note for the producer later, if you could just censor out the word I just said, that us guys have to
Yeah.
deal with.
And
Well-
you know what it really is? Biba Doobie. is really pissing me
I
off.
know.
She's
yeah.
making me so
She's
mad.
steaming me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Have you
of course-
seen this thing with the meme?
No, wait, what happened with Biba Doobie and the meme?
There was a meme about how she can't sing, which is fair because we all know NBA Youngboy sings way better
Oh
than
my
her.
God.
NBA
He's
Youngboy's
he's
a
a
great
slam dunk.
And you know what it stands for? Never broke again.
Again, yeah. I knew that.
I heard
knew
that.
Yeah.
I heard that on a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're mad about
So
this.
Biba
A lot of
Doobie
people
responded
think-
to
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm sure she was like,
She
it's
called
great
us all
because that's
incel.
how women treat us guys.
Exactly.
She did say it was great. She loved the meme.
No, no,
Oh.
she was.
Oh, sorry. Oh, these chairs are squeaky, by the way. Just
Yeah.
nobody lean back.
Mine's fine.
Anyway, well,
You know,
I guess
But I've been farting.
I guess we're just
this Biba
fat.
Doobie has got to go.
What's
Yeah.
up with Biba Doobie?
She, well, first of all, I'm a big fan of NBA Youngboy, who I recently found out is
Yes.
not a young man who works for the National Basketball Association.
He's a beautiful singer.
Beautiful
but
singer.
not a
and he's
young man.
25, which isn't even really young.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of my friends are 14.
Yeah.
But but Biba Doobie, she said that he's an incel or something, and it's like,
That's
You know
insane.
what? You're insane. Yeah, you're insane.
She's being literally hysterical about
yeah,
this.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It reminds me of
Hillary Clinton.
Biba
Just being a
Doobie.
shrill woman trying to tell us guys what to do.
exactly
Yeah,
Hillary.
Hillary, Biba Doobie. And these are just two of the women that are basically ruining our lives.
Yeah,
as
Hillary,
guys.
if you're listening, back off.
Yeah.
She's probably listening.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure she's listening.
Got a lot of time on her hands. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
they got a
She
lot
probably
of time.
made that meme for Biba Doobie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's behind it. All right. Anything else for Guys Corner? Then I guess we'll move on to. We've done a lot of the segments already. We did it out of order. We did one video reaction. Nick, are we still doing your fantasy novel? If you listened last time, Nick was been reading about. I was trying to read this fantasy.
No,
novel
I
he
want
wrote.
to. I wanted to read from my memoir today, if that's okay.
Yeah, great.
It's my backpack from school.
All right. Well, we'll just maybe talk about
It's not
this.
a mesh backpack.
So,
That's bad. I think you're supposed to have mesh or clear.
Yeah, well,
because of school shootings.
Right? Because yeah, that's true. But I don't really go inside the school. I kind of just hang out outside and wait for my friends.
let me tell you something.
Oh,
The
okay.
only kind of school shootings I like are when I go in schools and shoot videos of the kids having fun, and then edit them to make fun projects for the yearbook at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
My favorite school shooting was 8th grade by Bo Burnham.
oh yeah,
Well,
I saw that actually.
well, I've been working on my memoirs, and I'm very excited. It's called Funny Man, and I'm going to read.
It's a good
I
title.
guess the first couple of chapters. So,
Okay.
Hey Nick, what are you doing over there? Dad crowed from the.
All right,
field.
I'm going to have to cut you off right there because now is the time we call producer check-in, and we have a great producer working here in the room with us. And I know a lot of people are complaining nowadays that people are using AI and technology to kind of do the creative work for us, but not us. We have got a real producer that could provide kind of a human touch to the podcast. So I just want to ask the producer, how do you think we're doing so far?
As the producer of this podcast, I'm thrilled with how the episode is shaping up so far. Martin, Tony, and Nick are absolutely killing it with their insights on parties. The dynamic between them is perfect. Martin brings that humor, Tony's the deep thinker, and Nick adds just the right amount of unpredictability. The conversations are flowing naturally, and the mix of personal anecdotes and expert takes keeps the audience engaged. I'm excited to see where the rest of the episode goes. It's definitely one of our best yet, and I can't wait to hear the final cut.
All right, good. That felt really good, what the producer had
That
to
was
say.
awesome.
And again, it's
Yeah.
nice to have the human touch. You know what I mean? You can't get that kind of feedback. You can upload your podcast to the cloud and get whatever Bill
Yeah.
Gates' avatar to tell you what you think. But getting the human touch is great. So,
Have you all interacted with those Instagram AI chatbots? Have you seen these?
no.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I just saw.
And
just saw
back
this
a little
the
bit.
other day.
Instagram. Is that a store? Where do you get this
It's like
Instagram?
this like app.
Oh, okay.
My girlfriend showed it to me. She's
Okay.
really
App like
young.
nachos or
Yeah, like boneless wings, but
Oh, yeah.
for your mind.
Great. So anyway,
It's
so
on your
there's
phone.
There's a chat bot on this Instagram.
Yeah, they have these chat bots. I don't know how long this feature is going to be around for, but there's different just people that you can have a conversation with, including Kai Cenat. Cenat.
You know what? You know what Kai Cenat invented?
What?
Riz. Did you know that?
Did he invent
He
Riz?
invented it.
Oh, that's right.
We talked about this.
For real?
Did
I worked
Kai
with Kai Cenat.
You worked with him?
Yeah, I filmed a video for his YouTube group called AMP. AMP.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
And I know what Kai Cenat is famous for, besides inventing Riz. But could you just tell Nick, who's kind of out of the loop on this stuff, who Kai Cenat
I mean, I know,
is and how to
I know
say
already, but Tony probably
how to say
is,
his name? Is it Cenat?
Tony probably.
It's either Cenat or Cenat.
Yes.
I knew
I
that,
never
yeah.
figured
And
it
what
out.
is he known for? Besides, I know he invented Riz.
He did he invent Riz?
Yes, he
He,
invented
I guess he's like a streamer. He does these 24 hours
Yeah, I know.
live
He's
streams.
24-hour lives. Yeah.
And he had great guests on, like I think he had like Chris Brown.
Chris Brown was
Oh,
on
great!
it,
That's
yeah.
a great guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Who
love
else?
I love what he
Who else
did,
was on
and
it?
apparently
I
he
think
has
that's all.
music too.
That's all. Yeah, that was
That's
it.
the
Yeah.
one. Yeah, that's
It's a
exactly
little
right.
joke.
Yeah.
So you worked. Did you? How was Kai to work with? If I can ask.
He showed up late to filming day, but
he
he had to
does that
fly
all
in
the
from New York.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. I was doing a try not to laugh video. They were doing try not to laugh, and they wanted me as a comedian to come in and tell them jokes. So I was kind of sitting around all day, and I walk into this like dark warehouse where it's just like him and his friends are lined up with like water in their mouths, sitting on like directors' chairs.
Like to see if they spit it
yeah,
out.
yeah. So I was like, and it was no introduction. It was like I was like waiting in the green room for a while, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna get you mic'd up." I'm like, "Okay." So they put the mic on, and then I don't know. I've been on sets before. They're like, they put the lav on, and then you're sitting around for a few more minutes. They're like, "Okay, you're good. Go in." I'm like, what? And so I go in through this curtain, and they're just all there, no intro, no nothing, and I just start having no microphone. So I'm just like cold reading, and they're like far away. They're like 20 feet away. I'm just like reading my jokes out to them. I make one of the guys laugh, and
Nice.
then that's about it.
Wow.
And then they're like, "Okay, cut." And then I
He had
look, and
water
there's
in his mouth.
they all had water in their.
Oh, okay.
Did the guy you made
mouths.
laugh spit his water
He
at all?
he spit his
He was
water
a
out.
puddle on the floor.
Well, to be literally a puddle on the floor. He laughed when I walked on and said, "Why does he look like that, though?"
Well, how did he? But wait, Kai did?
No, this is another guy.
But I'm not trying to
I
poke holes in
forget
your
his
story.
name
How did he say that with the water in his mouth?
because he spit it out. This one guy spit it out, and
He
then
just,
he had,
he just had to say it.
as I walked out, and he said he spit out his water
Oh,
and
okay.
said, why does this guy look like that?" And then put more water back in his mouth, and then I read some jokes, and then he laughed at one of my many pedophile jokes, and he was like, he spit out his water again. The same guy, he liked me. This
Yeah.
guy liked me, and said, "This guy's trying to have sex with a 13-year-old," and then that made somebody else laugh. And spit out their water, but then they put their water back in. I was supposed to do 10 minutes, and then like at around 5 minutes, during one of my jokes, I was like, "Oh, this is like a good one." There's like there's like farts and stuff. This is like a funny one. I hear some clip clopping, and there's a horse appearing. The next act is a horse. So I just like they're all the guys are like looking at this horse.
Why he look like that though?
That's up for every single act that walks through. Yeah, so they didn't hear the last joke, and they're like, "Okay, thanks, Martin. You can leave now." I'm like, "All right."
That's
So
amazing.
I left.
Wow.
Yeah. So you can check that video out. It's on there.
Wow.
Kai Cenat. So check it out.
AMP Entertainment.
That's amazing. So
I bet if they made Project X today, it'd be about trying to get a horse to make four guys laugh.
are we talking about which Project X are we talking about?
Both of them.
That's a good point. That would be the project. Yeah.
Martin, would you star in a new Project X where you have to get a horse to make four guys laugh?
I would sign up for any project to make a horse do anything.
Sorry, I feel so drunk.
I know.
Maybe I didn't eat
it's
it.
non-alcoholic.
It
but
says non-alcoholic, but I'm probably getting wasted from all
yeah,
the...
there's a little bit of alcohol inside.
Well,
of
it says less than 0.5%. I tell you
That's
what's
enough
getting...
for me.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, wait, we
That's
shouldn't
enough
have...
for me.
And this is, by the way, I was kidding when I said it. We were all kidding when we said it was non-alcoholic. This is a real men's, men's beer for adults.
Yeah, I put shots in them.
Yeah, so there's...
Yeah.
And
So we could
guess
get
what?
We get freaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
And it's
Go on.
definitely not vegan. And they're not giving back money to the environment.
Sorry,
'Cause
Hillary.
That sounds woke. And
Sorry, Hillary.
I would never drink woke beer. All right, so we've done a lot of segments. Let's see how much time we've filled, because I know if you fill in YouTube, every 8 minutes they put an ad in. So if each 8 minutes we get through, we earn, we're just talking about how much we have earned already from the last podcast,
$23, yeah.
So if we could extend this another, say 32 minutes, and that was 30 minutes, we could earn 24, 25, upwards of $25.50. So we've been going for 35 minutes. Great. Well,
Cool.
You know what? It's time for. This is what you have to do when you need to fill time. Kind of like, Kai Cenat had other people come in and do comedy to fill time on his stream so he could make more money. We are going to play more video clips to make this get longer so we can make more money. So Nick has sent me, I got 2 videos. Nick has sent me one. We'll do one of mine first, and we're going to react to it. So one thing, some of these are short, and you might not have time to think of something clever to say. So what we like to do is sort of have something queued up to say as your reaction to the video. So I think this time I'm going to say, let's see, I'm going to say, okay, that would not fly back where I'm from. That's what I'm going to say as a reaction.
Okay.
Do you have anything you want to say? Do you see something?
He said, what?
Great.
I'm going to say, why you look like that, though?
Okay, great. So here's the first video. It's called, and this is about party. This is called Party Foul. Oh, no.
You just did a Google, you did a YouTube search.
Oops. Oh, no. Where did my party foul?
Well, just find one quick.
Oh, no,
Also, we
I'll save
need
it on my
to.
history.
I think what we need to do is have our
Found
reaction faces down.
Oh, yeah,
so then
that's
you
a
can
good
just
point, yeah.
put them from the clip. So
Right,
if you
right.
all want to do.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to go like
faces.
this.
Yeah, and so you just hold that, I think, and then you just
Because this is a pretty short clip.
Okay,
All right, you guys
here we
ready?
go.
And this is
Yeah.
called
got that.
Party Foul.
Oh, why'd she look like that, though?
Okay, that would not fly back where I'm from.
He said, "What?"
Whoa.
All right, so Party Foul. Now, next video we have, and if you're listening on Spotify, go to YouTube.
Go
Go
now.
to YouTube right now.
Yeah, and look up
Pull
Party
over.
Foul.
Look
Pull
up
over.
Project X,
Look up
1987.
Project Party Foul. All right, so we saw Party Foul. Now we have.
This is kind of a cool, like when I was saying earlier, you can be anything you want. You want at a party. You can. This is Venom. Venom in a movie went to a party, and he looks really cool.
Okay, and by the way, I'll be honest. Like I said, I don't think parties are cool, but if you're telling me you're getting Venom at these parties,
Yeah.
I'll probably show up, especially if you say dead. Well, dead. Okay, and then this is it's the middle of it. Is that you want to watch
That's
from
fine,
the middle?
yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is called Venom Party Scene. It's a little loud. Whoa, cool.
Why you look like that, though?
Okay, that would not fly back where I'm from.
Venom said, "What?"
All right, so Venom is at a party.
He's at a party, yeah. So this is like the kind of thing that you can see at a party.
Venom.
Venom, yeah.
He's so cool. He's kind of like Spider-Man, but more scary.
Yeah.
Be sort of my take on Venom. All right, now if you're listening, Venom is scaring. There's like a singer, and Venom scared the singer and got a microphone. Oh, is he gonna freestyle?
He might.
There we go. Venom is here to party. My name is Venom, and I am scary. That was I did a freestyle.
That's basically the whole clip. That's all I really wanted to show you. You know.
Venom
Is he gonna
has
eat
a
anybody?
bunch of glow sticks around his neck. Did you mention
He's
that?
got a lot of glow sticks.
And-
That's too many glow sticks.
How
That
did
seems
he get that many?
Yeah,
How did he
that's a
get that
great
many?
point. Just one of the many unrealistic things about the Venom franchise that
This is
and why is
the
he so
only
tall?
discrepancies.
Yeah.
Everything
gonna-
else is pretty realistic.
You know the Eminem Venom song?
Oh.
Venom, 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 Venom.
All right. So, if you're just
No. Why?
all right. So Venom showed up at a party.
So now, do you think parties are still not cool
I
now
think-
that you saw Venom at
Venom
a party?
shows up to a lot of parties in New York.
Really?
Yeah,
So maybe I should go to these parties. I'm
Sort
sitting
of,
at home
Sort of like the John Hamm of
yeah.
Venoms.
of Venom.
Just Sam of Venom.
What's everyone's favorite Venom? Mine is the big blue guy with the big teeth.
Yeah, I like. I like when he's a normal man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know.
What do you prefer
Like
when he's
Carnage. I'm really edgy like that.
Oh, is
Oh, yeah,
Carnage
yeah.
Venom's enemy?
He's
I know
red,
that.
He's Red Venom.
No, I knew that.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that too. All right, so
He's like a
finally,
serial killer.
the last video is called what? What did you find this?
I
Nick?
found this one.
This is called
Wow Vape Girl
Wow Vape
Vine.
Girl Vine.
And this is like
Have you
an
seen this
example of
before?
something
No, I have
really
not.
You
funny.
haven't seen this? Oh, sorry, we got to stay. Sorry, I forgot to say we got to.
I know which one you're talking about now. Yeah,
I haven't seen it, but remember we got to stay close. I forgot to say stay close to the mics because it's a
Oh,
very
yeah,
echoey
yeah, yeah.
room, and
Okay,
I've been
yeah.
don't lean back. It's an echoey room; it'll sound bad. Okay, here we go. All right, so if you're listening,
look like
a
that,
girl
though?
took. Wow.
He said what?
He said,
He said it. Okay, that would not fly back where I'm from.
Wow.
Now, I guess I got to understand. Should we look at the let's just look at one comment and then we'll move on to the final segment. Guy says, "Wow," after girl vapes. I quote this on a daily basis.
she's like a
So he
sexy
just says,
dragon.
"Wow." That seems
I
like
quote
a
this on a daily basis.
what a weird thing to quote. Imagine what if you go, someone shows up to your house, you go, "Wow," and they're going, "Okay, why did you just say wow?"
I mean,
Come
how
on,
would you not get that instantly?
Yeah.
I don't know.
from the Vape Girl Vine.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what else have we done. We've done the video clips. We did Guy's Corner.
Well, now it's time for closing statements.
We did why Martin thinks parties are. Did you say why you think parties are cool? Do you want to sort of say why you think they're cool?
Why I think parties are cool. It's nice to spend time with friends.
All right, and that's kind of goes into my closing statement. I don't think parties are cool because the kind of people that I would go to a party are not my friends, okay? My friends are what's known as Sigmas, okay? They're too busy to party. They're at home hustling. They're designing the next generation of AI NFTs. They're not out at a party, okay? We're going to party when we retire at the age of 18 because Gen Alpha, my generation, is the generation that's going to make so much money. We're going to retire at the age of 18. So that's why parties aren't cool yet.
Well, Tony, once again, you're wrong. You're really, really wrong about this. Parties are so cool, and as we saw, Venom can be at them. Frankie Muniz, as I mentioned, was at a party. The principal of the school could be there. One time, I was at a party, and the principal was caught jerking off in the linen closet.
And what is that? What does that mean? Like being a jerk, being rude?
Tony,
Wait,
you got a
tell
lot
me-
to learn.
just tell me Jack and his little pecker. Oh yeah, I heard about doing that. I heard about that.
But
yeah.
Tony, the thing is, I mention all these people at parties because I want to invite you to a party. It's called Planet Earth, and it's where we all come together and work together, and we're all into different stuff, and it's cool, and we can all find linen closets to jerk off in. And you know what? If you don't think Planet Earth is cool, then maybe you should live on Venus.
Wow.
Let me just do a quick Google search
From the video.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh wait, that's jerking off. Oh.
He said what?
Okay, that would not fly back where I'm from.
Why he look like that though?